Born April 4th, 2005, Smart Falcon is a Japanese thoroughbred stallion fondly referenced as runner of the dirt. Despite holding several track time records and graded flat race wins, his career was filled with obstacles which would have broken the spirits of even the greatest competitors. Let's explore the life and legacy of Uma Musume's dirtiest runner. Smart Falcon's horse racing career began in 2007, racing as a 2-year-old with Yusunari Iwata as the jockey. He ran 3 times his maiden year, winning 2 of the 3 allowance races on dirt tracks. The following year, the owners and trainers bafflingly decided to run him on turf for the Junior Cup. With the wrong track aptitude, he was listed as the 5th favorite to win, but he showed a flash of his future self and defied the odds, managing to pull out an upset win. However, this led to a disastrous tipping point in his early career. He lost 3 consecutive races and placed absolutely dead last at the 2008 Suzuki Show. Following this defeat, his current stable discarded him. He was sent to pasture and shortly after would be pulled from the Japanese Racing Association. However, this was not the end. Trainer Ken Kawasaki knew the horse had what it takes to be a champion. So under Japan's National Association of Racing, he moved Smart Falcon back to the dirt and entered him in his first career graded race, the Tokyo Daishoten, held at Kanazawa Racehorse. He took the lead early and never looked back.
好ダッシュは11番スマートファルコン JRA 岩田が行った内から押して太宰2番ダイナミックグローこれが抑えて2番手からの競馬になりそうです。あとは1馬審査マリオフェニックス並びかけまして2番手の外単独の2番手でしょうか。そのすぐ後ろを当番富野ダンディ東川であります4番手そのインコースから逆らと藤岡祐介の手綱であります。中段位置3番コーマンブラボー中川正幸忍び寄って高一点6番大和マリオン三幸秀明の安城です。その後2馬審査8番松戸翔馬桑野が行っておりましてさらには外につけた5番前のグレーシー名古屋代表宇都秀樹であります。後方から数えて2頭目1番前のオスカー吉原博人そして体半分差しんがり故障4番サムソンリンリンです。ゴール板を過ぎていきました。あと1周です。先頭からラストまでどうでしょうか。11馬身ぐらいです。1コーナーから2コーナーへと流れが移ってまいります。10頭を引き連れての逃げになりました安城岩田11番スマートファルコン先頭そのリードは1馬身から1馬身間です。単独の2頭目笠松代表7番マリオフェニックス2コーナーからバックストレート向こう上面です。虎視眈々とインコース2番ダイナミックグロウ外を通って9番サカラート JRA です。あとは開いて高一点 JRA6 番のヤマトバリオンが今5頭目です。その後3馬身半個遅れて5番の前のグレーシー下がっていったのはホーマンブラボーさらにはサムソンリンリン富野ダンディ続いてあと2馬身関西1番前のオスカー最高峰が8番松戸翔馬に変わっています。場内ちょっとドッと来ております。逃げる11番のスマートファルコン先頭外から高一点6番大和マリオン飛んできた大和マリオンがやってくるこれが単独の2番手上がって同枠7番マリオ
さあ回って向こう正面みんなが待ってるみんなファルコだよありがとねそれじゃあ行きまーす。
フェリックス3番手その後サカラートは4番手4コーナーから最後の直線逃げる岩田11番のスマートファルコンそのリードは2馬身だ。外からぐんぐんとみゆき6番のヤマトマリオンですが差がなかなか縮まりません。3番手が9番サカラートリードを広げた岩田スマートファルコン優勝。
This marking the first graded race victory for both Smart Falcon and for Ken Kawasaki as a trainer. A first win of many.
スマートファルコン圧勝ゴール
スマートファルコン合輪
スマートファルコン圧勝
のスマートファルコン握って合輪スマートファルコン圧勝です合輪今日はスマートファルコン6連勝合輪
から3番のアロンダイト先頭11番スマートファルコンゴールイン
With 10 graded victories under his belt running as a 5-year-old, he was sitting atop the dirt racing world when everything started to crumble. He fumbled at the 2010 Teo show, placing uncharacteristically low in 6th place. This marked only the second time in his dirt racing career that he didn't place top 5, and then disaster. His longtime jockey, Yasunari Iwata, suffered a riding accident and was going to be unable to pilot Smart Falcon for the foreseeable future. So the owners and trainers turned to the legendary jockey, Yutaka Take, one of Japan's most decorated and well-respected jockeys.
The son of famous jockey Kunihito Take, Yutaka rode his first winner at age 18 and waited no time to make a name for himself. Within 2 years, Yutaka Take was crowned Japan's champion jockey, a title which would only escape him once in the following decade. In the past 23 years, Yutaka Take has never let a season go by without capturing at least a Grade 1 race. Yutaka Take snatched his first international success in 1989 at Arlington Park. He's already captured 114 victories in 8 countries outside of Japan.
Aishin Hikari for Japan. Aishin Hikari all the way in the cup. Aishin Hikari.
Yutaka Take.
Lani in front, it's Japan's derby. Aishin Hikari, le numéro 3 pour sa première sortie en Europe, qui fait une véritable démonstration.
A record breaker, Take raised the bar for the most victories and the most prize money earned in a single year. And in 2016, Yutaka Take partnered with the Japanese Horse of the Year, Kitasen Black, to triumph in the Japan Cup, his 4th success in the premier race. With 3,940 wins and counting, Yutaka Take is the recipient of the 2017 Longines and IFHA International Award of Merit.
Take is a prophet, a horse whisperer of sorts with a keen ability to bring out the best in everything he sits atop of, and Smart Falcon was no exception. Together, they went on to win the JBC Classic, marking the horse's first G1 win back with the Japanese Racing Association, winning by a staggering 7-length lead. The very next race was the Urawa Kinen, which is notorious in his racing record as they led the race from start to finish, winning by a 6-length lead without Take even having to use his crop. They then went on to win the Tokyo Daishoten, beating the course record by 1.7 seconds. Looking to beat another record, they entered the Dialect Kinen. This was 2011, and Smart Falcon was now 6 years old. A win in this race would mark his 14th title, at this time making him the horse with the most graded wins in Japanese Racing Association history. And well, you have to see it to believe it.
Smart Falcon リードは3馬身ぐらいです。ブラボーデイジー2番手、少しずつ差を詰めてきました。外並んでくる8番のフリートアドミラル、そして12番キングスエンブレム動きました。2番手集団3頭がスマートファルコンとの差を徐々に詰めていきます。800を切りました。その後ろ1馬身半ほどありまして、内から11番のカキツバタロイヤル、外からインバルコ、先頭までは少し開き始めた5、6馬身です。あとは離れて6番マズルブラスト、それから1番スーパーパワー、その後ろはかなり離れてサイレントスタメンです。前は3コーナーです。スマートファルコン、ここから独壇場です。5馬身、6馬身、もう離れました。キングスエンブレムが今2番手、そして外からカキツバタロイヤルが2番手に並びかけてくる。ブラボーデイジー、内側やや苦しいか、直線コースに向きました。先頭はスマートファルコン、もうこれは断然の先頭です。2番手に上がってきたのはカキツバタロイヤル、11番カキツバタロイヤルが2番手、キングスエンブレム遅れた。今3番手、外からインバルコ、さらにはスーパーパワーが迫ってきて3番手争い、3頭が横に広がりました。先頭はスマートファルコン、悠々と持ったままゴールイン。
Finding an extra gear in the last corner, he broke away from the pack, winning by at least 8 or 9 lengths to become the new record holder. And they didn't stop there. Like a Groundhog Day time loop, he put on the same performance the following race at the Teo Show, crushing the second place Espoir City by 9 lengths. And the wins kept coming with subsequent victories into the following year at the Nippon TV High, the JBC Classic, the Tokyo Daishoten, and the Kawasaki Kinen, where he won as a 7-year-old, shattering the course record by 2 full seconds. This win secured him an invitation to the biggest race of his career, the 2012 Dubai World Cup. But as they say, bad things come in threes. And as if cursed, his career took another turn.
The 2012 Dubai World Cup, and it's right here on America's Horse Racing Network, TVG.
For the signals, calls handlers, clear the decks for action. Oh, Smart Falcon, Towie, 1 or 2 others on the move. Gates fly. Dubai. They're racing in the Dubai World Cup.
Smashing hard into the closed starting gates early, he fell to the back of the pack and was not able to make a recovery, ending the race in 10th place. Something was definitely wrong. A little later, he ended up missing the Teo show, as it was reported that he wasn't recovered well enough to run, but he was penned for a return in the summer. But as August approached, the stable announced Smart Falcon's retirement. He had unfortunately developed tenosynovitis in his hock, which is basically inflammation in the sac around the tendon, which leads to significant joint pain, swelling, and stiffness. This marked the end of his illustrious racing career. To this day, he is still living a happy retirement at a stallion farm. He was a very busy boy with 682 foals in his progeny, including Shamal, Tease Dunk, and Tai Sai. Despite their great racing careers, they could not match the feats of their father. With 23 wins in 34 starts, multiple track time records, 19 graded race wins, and earning over the equivalent of $6.7 million in his lifetime, Smart Falcon is definitely Japan's king of the dirt.